Hey guys, welcome back to another ASMR Skyrim. Last time we finished off Red Eagle's sword, and this time we're gonna go on an adventure, a mystery, something I never finished my first playthrough, and that is going to be the Gualder Amulet quest. You can either get one of 3 pieces of the amulet to start the quest, and this time I got a different one. And I'm actually kind of excited about that. So we're headed off to the college, and I'll meet you guys over there. Alright, here we are at the college. One of the reasons why I like this quest is because it takes you to so many different locations and you're running all around Skyrim. Now, do I think our character here would actually care about any of the magic and stuff going on? No, he's more of a blade person. But let me just tell you this. He does love a fantastic mystery. And let me tell you this. If this was...
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
Yes, it is. That's one of the reasons why he's seeking this. I wanted to make a comment on this. Now, if this was Morrowind, they wouldn't have a quest marker pointing to a book. You literally would have to figure it out from the text in the quest menu. I just watched a friend play through all of Morrowind, and let me tell you, there's no way my brain could handle that game. In Zarathal, I found a cryptic message on the body of a powerful Draugr, condemning him for his ancient crimes. What was his story? Why was he entombed with a broken amulet? And that's why we're here, and that's what this book says right here. Lost Legend of Skyrim. Read the first page here. In history, the history of Skyrim is vast, predating most of the ancient records of man and mare. Much has been lost in the felon ravages of war and turning to the ages, but nothing is truly forgotten. Where no records exist, legends and folk tales offer us a key to the past, a way to piece together the truths half remembered in the minds of men. For generation, the people of Morthal told whispered tales of the Pale Lady, a ghostly woman who wanders the northern marshes, forever seeking her lost daughter. Some say that she steals children who wander astray. Others say her sobbing wails strike dead all those who hear it. But behind those tales may lie a kernel of truth, for ancient records speak of Emriel, a mysterious figure of Osmar's heirs battled for decades and finally sealed away. So you might be asking yourself, what does this have to do with our previous quest? Well, this next little paragraph says so. Reachmen tell of a story of the Fulin Red Eagle, an ancient king who rallied with his people, who drove back the armies of Cyrodiil with a flaming sword. Though the accounts vary, they too seem based on underlying truth. The empirical chronicles of the Empress Catastata mention a rebel leader of an era who eventually was cornered and slain in battle at the cost of a full legion of men. But some tales prove harder to analyze. Among scholars, perhaps the best known is the forbidden legend of the Archmage Gualder, and this is where this quest comes in. Now, this is not a super long book, but a long enough book. But now that we got this, I just want to say and comment, just take a second to listen. It is very quiet in here. Reminds me of the library, because this is a library. But I remember leaving school in middle school, and the public library was like 500 feet away. I would go there after school to unwind before heading home to the chaotic house that I lived in, and just reading comics because they had a huge comic section, but I could just sit there and pretend like everything was a-okay, and it was just such a great place for me to go and just unwind for the day. And I love that the audio ambience in the library is like, so you walk out here and there's more audio cues. But the library is so isolated and destitute. So I'll go meet you guys in our next location. Here we are in Morthal. We're headed off to our next location as we stroll through this nice, quiet, quaint town. There's actually a lot going on here. I hear some Nernroot off in the distance.
You there.
Yes?
The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
Killing vampires? Where do I sign up?
Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
I'm not sure what makes the DLC trigger, but clearly... hello.
Please don't mind Yorick. He's not mad. Really, he's not.
Ingrad the Younger, huh?
I haven't Mother's gift. Not quite. But I've seen things.
What's wrong with Yorick?
My brother is sensitive. He has trouble focusing his attention on things. We were taking him to the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun, just so the healers could make sure he was in good health. And they say he's fine. Are you heading to Whiterun? Could you take this letter to the priestess, Danica Purespring? It's a note about Yorick's health.
I'd be glad to help somebody as beautiful as you.
Thank you. All right then.
Alright. Now that we got that random quest, I've never gotten that quest before. This goes to show you when you actually pay attention and do random things and talk to NPCs, you can actually get tons of quests. But anyway, more about the triggers for the DLC.
Morthal's hardly a safe place.
I think it's an okay place. Alright, so before we go out here into the wilds, we need to get our weapons set up. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using our Orcish Sword and Red Eagle's Bane. So we're going to favorite this real quick, and we're going to put this on our left hand. And, speaking of DLCs, as much as I like the Dawn Guard DLC, it's fantastic. The Dragonborn DLC, in my opinion, is far better. You have new locations, way more lore and story, and to be honest, it's just all around a better DLC with way more places to go and people to see and things to do. Nothing wrong with the Dawn Guard DLC. I think they did a fantastic job with it, but at the same time, I just think, in all regards, the Dragonborn DLC just seems like the magnum opus of the game, and it seemed like they just put so much time and effort into it. Such a beautiful night out here in Skyrim. Sometimes I forget that there's actual, animals and stuff that run around randomly in this game here. Let's get that swamp fungus, yes? Man, can you imagine running through this water? It's like ice cold. I don't know about you, but I have ran through a half frozen over pond like that, and it absolutely bugged the crap out of me because everything got wet and cold. Are you guys stuck? Okay. Well, I'll just take care of you. There you go, buddy. May you rest in peace there, buddy. Just take a moment to look around and see. There's a place off in the distance there, and if you don't know what place that is, the place we're looking. That's Solitude. That's Solitude right there. What you're seeing. Solitude off in the distance. Times, it's just amazing how much you can actually adventure and see in this game, and how much time things take. So let's read this journal here real quick. We can read it, or we can just move on with the quest. The basic gist of this is this guy stole an ivory claw, and he's looking for the Gualder amulet. We're just gonna leave this here like this, because our quest marker got updated. I love the sound and the pitter-patter of the snow under your feet here. Now, we get to go inside some more ancient Nordic ruins. Now some of you might be like, man, there's so much of that in Skyrim, so on and so forth. But the thing is with this quest is you can find 1 of 3 pieces and be sent on this quest 1 of 3 ways. This is the first time I found it this way. Oh, look, a coin purse. I wonder how many people missed that. Ooh, 40, nice. But, you know, it's all of, this whole playthrough is all about observation and looking at new things and discovering new things. So we're just gonna hop in here. Just take a look around real quick and wander our way in. Actually, I like this bone setup. Like, is this so that, you know, the dead know somebody's coming in? So when you run into them, you get this nice little sound. Oh, looks like we got some blood. Who died here? We got a Draugr. Interesting. Ooh, look, there's an adventurer right here. What does he have? Oh, nothing good. There's a trap right there. Let's step on it and see what it does. Ooh, but that's a horrible way to die, so he must have just been ran through here. And so that must be his blood, because the Draugr are absolutely embalmed, so there's no way they would have blood. But we currently don't have the ivory claw. Do you have the ivory claw? You do not. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna take this one. And that's actually where we're gonna end off. Today's gonna be a little shorter episode. I'm gonna be doing a lot of more things like this. We're gonna figure this puzzle out and continue on more to this here and see what the heck is going on as we check out this adventure down below us. I do hope you guys had a fantastic day. Don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to take a look around. Take your time throughout life. Thanks to the patrons at the end of this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.